Okay, so this is why it's like this. This evolved this way. This literally evolved this way. So people don't remember. People don't remember what it was like back in the ancient days when we had nothing. Okay? So let me show you. This right here, once it opens, was the first Osu client that I ever played on. Beautiful client, beautiful client. It would boot up, and back then, for whatever reason, don't ask me why, people used to play in windowed. Windowed would give you better, like, FPS or something. I don't know why. I think the full screen mode on this just sucked, or something. So, naturally, back then I had a 1366 by 768 monitor. And I wanted to play in windowed, but I didn't want it to like go off screen or anything. So one of the native resolutions, the widescreen native resolutions that I played at, if I can find it in here. Of course, it's different now since I have a bigger monitor, but we'll get to that. Dude, where is it? Oh, screen resolution, there it is. Was 1024 by 600. And that's how I played. On a 1366 by 768 monitor, I played 1024 by 600, and it was about the same as this aspect ratio, right? So when I got a tablet, right, I wanted a place to rest my hand, because like if you imagine this is the tablet, right, I didn't want to have to like lean off of the tablet and then like hover over. I wanted like to rest my hand and then just aim like this, you know, instead of like some people do. So I made the natural thing was my area was mapped to the full screen, right? Full area, right? So what I did was every time I opened the game, I put it in the top left. So I would have room on the right for my hand, since I'm right-handed, to just sit there and aim at the stuff. So I would play like this, you know, and I'd play whatever. Right? Does that make sense so far? And then slowly they added new stuff to the game. See? But I could play. So, you enjoy that? Right? So I kept playing like this forever. Forever. And they slowly added newer and newer features to the game. Right? Eventually, full screen became the method, and I didn't play full screen for a long time because it didn't support this resolution, because I got so used to aiming in the top left, until at some point, they added letterboxing mode, if you know that. So in Letterboxd, the actual game window, as you can see, is smaller than everything else, right? Here's the boundaries of the window. And the full monitor, it like emulates the thing as if it were sort of full screen like that. So then I played with that, and you might notice there's a little bit at the top. There's a little bit at the top to make room for where the like Windows like bar where you can minimize, maximize, close would have been. This is the exact same aspect ratio. This resolution, I play in a custom resolution, 1440 by 810, because it is the exact same aspect ratio, and it is in the exact same position as it has always been on my monitor. So now you understand why my resolution is so weird. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? It's just slowly over time it could change. Look, vertical position minus 80%. That's how I always play. In a letterboxing now. But eventually the letterboxing support worked with full screen, so now I actually do play in full screen.